Hi, this is Sarah Newman, your South Seattle College e-learning TLC and STARS director, and I'd like to take a moment to show our faculty and supporting staff what we've been working on for you ever since we got sent into this pivot of on-campus to fully online experience for spring quarter. And I think we're 2 or 3 weeks into making all of this available to you. So let's first go to southseattle.edu. A lot of you to start there. I wanted to show you where you can find some good information for employees and for your students. Ty and Matt have done a really nice job of putting on the main campus website, enroll for spring quarter, and remote operations and restrict access. Let's just start there. You're going to find, as an instructor or as a supporting team of instructors, online learning and technology assistance. So I'd like you to just familiarize with that. And then on here, you'll see nearly all classes are being held in Canvas. You can find your instructor's contact information here. We're trying to drive everybody to use what's called People Pages. It's a district tool that was developed a couple of quarters ago that we've been asking faculty and any employee to update your information there, and I'm going to show you how to do that in just a minute. And then I also want you to take a moment to explore our dedicated e-learning site. And then you can connect with us anytime. Instructional support services, we use southseattle.info. There's our live chat, and many of you have already found us there. And here's our help center. The live chat, we have this available on 5 of our departmental websites. Let's look at the help center. The help center has been updated, and we are continuing to update it because we're trying to make sure that all our links are current with the main campus website's links. We do not write any material that doesn't belong to us. When it's something that belongs to, let's say, student services or advising or just a link that's on the main campus website, we just link to the owner of that information. We never want to get in the way of the owners of that information. Folks do come here to find our information, and that's why we've created this knowledge base a couple years ago, and it's a constant update process, and that's okay. We enjoy doing it for you. There's also the help form. When you fill out the help form, it goes to our support center. This is the Instructional Support Services help form. And who are Instructional Support Services? Well, it's the umbrella term for these departments: e-learning, library, student technology advice and resources support, also known as STARS, those are peer mentors, and the teaching and learning center. Collectively, we are all those teams under the umbrella of instructional support services. And that's why you'll find a lot of the things that we call that, they cross across our many different teams that work together on. So you can see trending articles. One of them is Merge Canvas course sections. There are a lot of faculty who are teaching several sections, and they have all these different sections or Canvas shells that have duplicated course materials and timelines of instruction. So rather than having separate shells, you can request that those sections merged into one primary section, and you would just make that request via this form link. We go back to the knowledge base. There's stuff for Canvas students, handbook. Here's our faculty guide. So if you're onboarding as a brand new faculty, checklist, district tools, teaching at South, faculty union, inside Seattle colleges. There's a lot of really good information in here that I hope you find useful. There are 52 articles. Rather than going back to the main page for the knowledge base, you can also navigate here. Again, you could search for those things here. If you do want to go back to the main page, that's fine as well. There's the help form. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the back on that. Again, we found all of that underneath the COVID-19 information and resources, underneath online learning and technology. Another way you can find this, you could, as an employee, click on Employees at the top, scroll down, good stuff in here, library, Starfish. But if you keep scrolling down and you look at faculty resources, this is our Teaching and Learning Center. Let's click on that to show you all the things that we provided through the TLC team. There are 6 of us. And here is that chat, the same one on the Canvas login page. And here's our continuity planning for spring. We've had this up for several weeks, ever since we all went to the quick pivot and get everything online modality. Here is live online TLC support. We are still running 9 to 5 live online TLC support via Zoom. If you can't get to us, you can always set up an appointment with. And then here, whether you click on continuity planning here or at the top, are all the topics that we are supporting. And it is a mouthful. I know what it is for us to support it. I can imagine what it is for you to try to navigate it. Bear with us. If it's too much, just chat with us. We'll drive you to wherever you need, because I know that your workload is enormous as well. I am going to go to the continuity planning page, so just for a moment. So this is a video that I sent out like a week or so ago to talk about the Canvas course template that we have available. And a lot of you guys were probably on break or moving out of finals. We have so much on our plate. So I made sure that video was available to you here, along with the supporting resources that we have for that. We are also getting a lot of requests about closed captioning and accessibility tips. We have an Intro to Canvas for Students Self-Enroll course. Here's our e-learning website, our stars. Here's even a YouTube channel of things that we are updating our YouTube channel. Flexibility strategies, handouts, training calendar. If you scroll down, here's our LOTS live online TLC support schedule. And we're going to keep 9 to 5 Monday through Friday for you through this month that we are currently in. After this month is over, we have to reassess just how busy and needed that resource is. But we've been maintaining a 9 to 5 availability for you during finals, all through break, through this preparation week before the quarter started. But we will continue to provide that live 9 to 5, but you can always schedule time with us as well. Over on the left, the TLC workshops, not just workshops that we're providing and scheduling, but anything that gets shared with us from State Board or our sister colleges, we're providing here as well, just so that you can find it all in one place. So the continuity planning is a really good place. You'll find that I list all the different calendars we support here. Here's our TLC team. They each have an updated people page. Over here is the people page video that we have for you. And if you go up to the continuity planning, let's talk about the people page really quickly. If you click on people pages here, or you click on just the continuity planning page, you'll find in that drop down, those are all repeated here as well. Everybody finds different ways of finding it. The people pages, either in the drop down or there, we have a public Canvas shell for you here. It's the same video, only I didn't redo the video after we had to change our TLC web address, but I do mention it like 3 times in the video. It's a 7-minute video. So I wanted to point that out, that ignore that reference to the TLC link in the video. This is the current one. I talk about what the people pages are, what you can personalize in it. Here's the step-by-step tutorial that district provides. Here's our training video that's right there. Instructor notes, about 4 minutes into our video, I talk about how you can update the live course schedule that's public to all students who are taking public courses, how you can update your people page and then provide the link on there to your people page. So that's kind of nice. And then how that can show up in any of these. If you would like to try to find us in our live online TLC support or schedule time with us, you can do that here. So when I'm talking about the creating your people page, watch that video. It really is step by step to get you through it. And going to insights.seattlecolleges.edu and updating what's called instructor notes. That video shows you how. And in doing so, after you've updated your people page and then you've updated your instructor notes, you can have this show up on your live classes that are in your schedule. So I'm teaching 2 classes for Central, and I have updated mine so that you can see here, I have a people page that you can now access as a student. I have, they call it blogs, but they're really just pages. I have information down here, and I put a number in front of it so I can control the order. If you make the title of that page too long, it does this. So my students can find a nice little inspiring picture. And it's just simply telling them this quarter doing 2 different things, like every quarter. I'm teaching over here and I'm directing over here. Now, Jill has, just like mine, her information, her current quarter, and this is populated just by the courses that you've been allocated, and then her previous quarter. And for her blog pages, again, they're not really blogs, they're just a web page, she is telling the students in her ESL 1 course, because they might not be ready for Canvas yet, so she is using her people page to provide instruction information to help them get started. So she lets them know about this page, how to contact her. From her winter quarter, she was providing worksheets and practicing and information and more updates. So she's providing a lot of good information to students that she feels might not be ready for Canvas yet. And for those of her students like Pathways, let's take a look at that page that she's created. Hello students, welcome to spring. She tells them where to go log in and how to get a hold of her. So nice and simple. You know, simple is relative. They need to know, and hopefully they will start to learn this as we all adopt people pages. To find you, let's say they know their teacher's name. He's provided a nice email address that just naturally comes with your account. Put a nice image here. When I click on his name, I can see his personal statement, the classes that he's teaching this quarter and last quarter. So hooray, that's really good information, and that's all that you really need to put there if you want to put anything. If you don't put anything, it'll have a blank image here. Your name will still be hot for them to get to this much information about you. And they'll be able to see the courses that you're teaching. But I highly recommend going to our people pages information. And again, you can find that on our TLC website. You can go to the main campus website, employees, scroll down to faculty resources and go to our TLC website. You can find it in the drop down people pages. You could just go to Lots and ask for help. You could go to the chat tool and ask for help. We have so many ways that we're hoping you'll connect with us. If it's not Lots, schedule an appointment with us or use the chat. So what is the chat? Just like southseattle.info has this knowledge base, it also has the chat tool. You'll see right now it's 9 o'clock at night and I need to log off. But e-learning, that's me online, and one of our librarians must be working. If you fill this out, you'll be able to contact one of us pretty quickly. If you find, hey, IT isn't online, but really I need their help, it's going to go to their support center. If we're not online, it'll still go to our support center. So many avenues to find us, like the help, like southseattle.info. Those are going to persist long after we're out of the everybody must be online stage. How much Lots time live online TL support will depend upon the demand and the budget that we have. It's all here for you. Thank you so much for all your hard work, and especially for your patience as we scrambled to reply to your support requests. If I don't get back to you in 24 hours, I'm kind of drowning in support requests. I've been for the last week or two, but I have asked Jill and Pamela to help me catch up with that. You can usually catch me in chat, as many of you have already discovered. Thank you for watching this lengthy video. I hope it has been useful for you, and I'll see you online.